everybody, Robett here. Friendship and values. This is an interesting one. The question got asked, if you would ask all your friends what their values were, would they be able to ask them, and would they change over time, or no, would they change in different situations? I guess this comes down to auditing your circle. So my tight crew, regardless what time, where, when, who, what, wherever, I know what they stand for, what they're about, and I can pretty much gauge of what they'll exist. If your friends and their values are changing depending on who they're around in the situation, it's not so much that they're not a good friend, it's just that clearly they don't have their headspace in the right space to be able to know who they are fully. Because I think regardless if you're friends or not, if your values are changing based on situation, you're probably A, not being true to yourself, and B, just probably being a fake prick. So that's kind of blah. But in saying that, I have seen situations where through peer pressure of elders to youth, they do dumb shit because they're too fearful to actually speak up. So it's not that their values have been compromised, it's this literally they feel totally pressured in a situation by either someone older or more senior to them. So sometimes they could act or do things in a certain way for it. So, but then again, I wouldn't say that those are friends that would be putting pressure on someone like that, because that's not how I think you should roll. So your values should be steadfast and true of whatever you're about, regardless who you're with, full stop. But I have seen seniority, or not bullying or peer pressure, but I have seen that change the way certain people act, or someone in more authority up the food chain, that they didn't feel it was their place to speak out and say anything, to be out of turn, to potentially jeopardize future career and stuff. And that's always a bit of a funky one. But the goal is basically, you should know who you are and what you stand for, what you're about, what you believe and what you don't, and you should be more than happy to say it. Because it's a thing where, funnily enough, that my mum told me, if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything.